High in the Andes Mountains of South America lived the Muisca people, an indigenous civilization with a rich cultural heritage. They were skilled farmers, weavers, and potters, mastering the art of agriculture and craftsmanship. Their expertise in these areas was passed down through generations, ensuring the survival and prosperity of their community. The Muisca worshipped the sun and believed in the spirits of nature. Their religious practices were deeply intertwined with their daily lives, reflecting their reverence for the natural world. Their lives were deeply connected to the land and its rhythms. They understood the importance of living in harmony with their environment, which provided them with sustenance and spiritual fulfillment. The Muisca lived in villages scattered across the mountain plateaus. These settlements were strategically located to take advantage of the fertile land and abundant natural resources. They were a peaceful people, known for their intricate gold work and their respect for the natural world. Their goldsmiths created stunning artifacts that were not only beautiful, but also held significant cultural and spiritual meaning. The Muisca believed in a balance between humanity and nature. They practiced sustainable living, ensuring that their actions did not harm the environment. They saw the mountains, rivers, and lakes as sacred places. These natural features were central to their spiritual beliefs and were often the sites of important rituals and ceremonies. These natural wonders were not just beautiful. They held deep spiritual significance for the Muisca people. They believed that the spirits of their ancestors resided in these places, watching over and guiding them. Their lives were a tapestry woven with ancient traditions and beliefs passed down through generations. Storytelling, ceremonies, and cultural practices kept their heritage alive, ensuring that the wisdom of the past continued to guide their future. Deep in the heart of the Muisca territory lay a mysterious lake. This was Lake Guatavita, a sacred place for the Muisca people. They believed the lake was inhabited by a powerful water spirit. The Muisca would come to Guatavita to make offerings to the spirits. These offerings were a way to show respect and gratitude for the blessings of nature. They would toss precious objects into the lake's depths. Gold, emeralds, and pottery were among their gifts. The Muisca believed these offerings maintained harmony between the human and spirit worlds. The lake held a mystical allure. Its still waters reflected the sky, creating a mirror-like surface. The most famous legend of the Muisca is the story of El Dorado. El Dorado means the golden one in Spanish. The legend tells of a Muisca chief who covered himself in gold dust. This ritual was a celebration of the chief's power and connection to the gods. He would then jump into Lake Guatavita, washing the gold off as an offering. This act of sacrifice ensured the prosperity and well-being of his people. The story of the Golden Chief spread throughout the region. People began to whisper of a city filled with gold, hidden deep in the mountains. This city, they said, was ruled by El Dorado himself. The ceremony at Lake Guatavita was a sacred event. The Muisca people would gather around the lake's edge. Musicians played flutes and drums, filling the air with haunting melodies. Priests chanted prayers, invoking the spirits of the lake and the mountains. The air crackled with anticipation as the Golden Chief prepared for his ritual bath. He stood on a raft adorned with gold and emeralds. The crowd watched in awe as he dove into the water. The gold washed away, sinking to the bottom of the lake. This act symbolized the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. It was a powerful reminder of the Muisca's connection to the natural world. Section 5. The arrival of the Spanish, whispers of gold and conquest. News of the Golden Chief reached the ears of the Spanish conquistadors. The stories of a land filled with gold and treasures beyond imagination spread like wildfire among the Spanish ranks. They had arrived in South America in the 16th century, hungry for gold and glory. The promise of wealth and the allure of new territories drove them across the ocean, fueled by dreams of conquest and riches. The Spanish were captivated by tales of El Dorado's riches. The legend of a city made entirely of gold was irresistible, and it spurred them on in their relentless quest. They saw the Muisca gold as a sign of unimaginable wealth. Each artifact they encountered only deepened their obsession, making them believe they were on the brink of discovering untold fortunes. Their desire for gold blinded them to the true value of Muisca culture. They overlooked the rich traditions and the deep spiritual significance of the Muisca way of life, seeing only the glitter of gold. They saw only what they wanted to see, a land ripe for plunder. The lush landscapes and the thriving communities were reduced to mere obstacles in their path to wealth. The Spanish conquistadors, led by Gonzalo Jimenez de Quesada, arrived in Muisca territory in 1537. With determination and a sense of destiny, they marched into the heart of the Muisca lands, ready to claim what they believed was rightfully theirs. They were met with resistance from the Muisca, who fought to protect their land and their way of life. The Muisca warriors, though outnumbered and outgunned, stood firm against the invaders, defending their homes and their heritage with unwavering courage. Section 6. The Search for El Dorado. A myth takes hold. The Spanish quest for El Dorado became an obsession. They launched expedition after expedition into the unexplored regions of South America. Driven by greed and ambition, they braved dense jungles, treacherous mountains, and scorching deserts. The legend of El Dorado fueled their dreams of wealth and power. They interrogated the Muisca people, demanding to be taken to the city of gold. The Muisca, however, refused to reveal the location of their sacred lake. They knew that the Spanish would only exploit and destroy their sacred sites. Despite their relentless efforts, the Spanish never found El Dorado. Section 7. The impact on the Muisca, a culture disrupted. The Spanish conquest had a devastating impact on the Muisca people. Their villages were destroyed, their sacred sites plundered. The Spanish forced the Muisca into labor, exploiting their skills for their own gain. Diseases brought from Europe ravaged the Muisca population. Their way of life, once harmonious and balanced, was shattered. The Muisca people were a resilient people. They resisted Spanish rule in subtle ways, preserving their traditions and beliefs in secret. The Spanish may have taken their gold, but they could not take away their spirit. Section 8. Beyond El Dorado, the true wealth of the Muisca. The true wealth of the Muisca lay not in gold, but in their connection to the land and their rich culture. They were skilled farmers, cultivating potatoes, maize, and quinoa on the slopes of the Andes. Their weaving and pottery were renowned for their beauty and craftsmanship. The Muisca were astronomers, observing the stars to mark the seasons and guide their agricultural practices. Their society was based on respect, balance, and reciprocity. They lived in harmony with nature, understanding the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Section 9. The enduring legend, El Dorado in our imagination. The legend of El Dorado continues to fascinate us today. It has inspired countless books, movies, and works of art. The image of the Golden Chief, emerging from the waters of Lake Guatavita, has become an enduring symbol of mystery and adventure. But the legend of El Dorado is more than just a story about gold. It is a story about the clash of cultures, the allure of the unknown, and the enduring power of myth. It is a story that forces us to confront our own desires and the consequences of our actions. Section 10. The lessons of El Dorado: greed, ambition, and the value of culture. The story of El Dorado is a cautionary tale. It teaches us about the dangers of greed and the destructive nature of unchecked ambition. The Spanish conquistadors, blinded by their lust for gold, destroyed a vibrant culture and exploited a peaceful people. Their actions serve as a reminder of the importance of respecting other cultures and valuing the diversity of human experience. The Muisca's story also reminds us of the importance of protecting our natural world and living in harmony with nature. Their reverence for the mountains, rivers, and lakes is a lesson we would all do well to remember. Section 11. Conclusion: the golden legacy of a lost city. El Dorado may be a legend, but its legacy is real. The allure of a city of gold has captivated explorers and dreamers for centuries, sparking countless expeditions and tales of adventure. It is a legacy that lives on in the heart of the Andes Mountains, where the breathtaking landscapes hold secrets of the past. Here, the descendants of the Muisca people still maintain a connection to their ancestors' traditions, preserving their rich cultural heritage through rituals, crafts, and stories passed down through generations. The story of El Dorado reminds us that true wealth is not measured in gold, but in the richness of our cultures, the wisdom of our ancestors, and the stories that shape our identities. It is in the vibrant festivals, the intricate crafts, and the enduring traditions that we find the true treasures of humanity. The strength of our communities lies in their unity, their shared history, and their collective resilience. And the beauty of our natural world, with its majestic waterfalls, pristine lakes, and lush valleys, serves as a constant reminder of the wonders that surround us. It is a story that continues to inspire us to search for the extraordinary, to seek out the hidden gems within our world and within ourselves. Both within ourselves and in the world around us, we are driven by the quest for knowledge, understanding, and a deeper connection to the earth. May we learn from the mistakes of the past, from the greed and the relentless pursuit of material wealth, and instead strive to honor and protect the legacies of those who came before us. Let us strive to create a future where respect, understanding, and appreciation for all cultures prevail, where we celebrate our differences and find strength in our shared humanity.